Hello guys, we're here with Equa Rose from Asasa. So can you tell me what Asasa is?
Hi, Stefania. Yes, I can. So Asasa is a sustainability brand. Well, it's a sustainability social enterprise that focuses on reducing waste that goes from the global north to global south, as well as textile sustainability education.
So how would you recycle clothes?
So there's a few ways that you can recycle clothes sustainably. You can swap clothes within your community to prevent them from going to landfill. You can also give them to charity shops, but be mindful that those clothes are in good condition, are sellable. And you can also take them to textile recycling centres that then shred them and turn them into different things, like recycle the shredded waste, and that doesn't go to landfill. However, if you do send clothing to charity shop that's not in good condition, it does often end up in landfill. So swapping and upcycling your garments as well is a great way to keep their life and prolong the life of the garment.
So if I were to recycle my clothes, and I try every single method, what other methods should I try?
So that's a great question. Thank you, Stefania. So I think, as I mentioned at the end there, upcycling. So if you don't necessarily feel you want to get rid of your clothing straight away, you can try and prolong the life of the garment by turning it into maybe loungewear or cutting it up and using it as cleaning materials around the home, which can then be thrown away via a textile recycling bin. And you can also swap with your friends and family so that the clothes aren't going to landfill, as I mentioned previously. Make sure you're repairing your items, make sure you're washing them and taking care of the items. These are all ways that you can kind of recycle but prolong the life so that it's not getting dumped.
So I've been making a few t-shirts here if we go try and find it. So I've been making a lot of t-shirts if you would come here. And so I tried to make a t-shirt like this.
Oh wow, that's lovely.
Like it's a Naruto t-shirt. And I tried also making a skirt. A Demon Slayer skirt, but it hasn't been working out for me. And I tried to make the skirt, but it didn't work out.
So did the t-shirt work out for you? Did you get the t-shirt right?
Yeah.
That's amazing. So I think that's the thing, like the effort is what counts. Ultimately, because you tried once and it's not worked out so well, you can think about how you can make it work next time round. So I think the reason it's not worked is because the waistband on this is not elasticated. Is this an old t-shirt that you used to wear that is no longer usable? So you've attempted to upcycle it into a new outfit.
Yeah.
That's amazing. This is exactly what we're talking about when we're talking about upcycling. So the t-shirt works, and you can even layer this on top of a longer t-shirt so that it's not cropped and you're not exposed there. And with the skirt, you can potentially take this to your local seamstress and ask them to put some elastic here so that when you put it on, it elasticates around your waist.
I was thinking of put it this way, and here has like a little bit of an elastic. It has these.
So you wanted it to be this way up.
Yeah.
So I think it still wouldn't necessarily, it still probably would fall down when you put it on. So you would probably still need to elasticate it, but you can still, if it's this way around, you can take it to a local seamstress, have some elastic put in there, and that will make it tighter so that when you put it on, it actually fits and doesn't fall down. But this is a great attempt. I think that this is a great example of ways that you can try and be innovative and make costumes or use old clothing that you would have otherwise thrown away or given to charity or may have ended up in landfill. So I think this is a really great example, Stefania.
Thank you so much. It's been lovely talking to you today.
It's been great talking to you too. Thank you.
Hello guys again. We're here with Anna from
Portugal
and Angola as well. So how do you do sustainability?
Okay, my brand is not a sustainability brand, but I can tweak a little bit. So I'm speaking Portuguese, but I can't say in Portuguese, dicas, but I can tell you some tips, that's the word, how you can be sustainable with your own wardrobe. I'll show you some. For example, on this skirt, for example, you can change your waistband. There's a lot of people, because of summer they put on weight. Actually, winter they put on weight, and then they wanted to throw away their skirts. So, but you can change your waistband for another waistband, putting another panel on the side if they would like to, or a panel in the front like this one. So this way makes the skirt bigger in size, so you don't need to throw away. This is one thing that you can do, and one tip. I'll show you another tip. My sister, she ruined her hem. She was in a party and the shoe got caught on her hem. So she said, oh, I don't know what to do. Do I throw away? I said, no, of course not. So I cut the hem from the skirt and I put a new one. And I put it in a different color. It makes even different. This way people think, well, she bought a new skirt. She didn't, it's the same one. And the other technique that I use is tie-dye. This was in a bright red color. So I dyed in black. This way it can matches the rest of the skirt as well. There's another technique that you can have. There is, like I said, dyeing. So this is a denim corset. And if you want to change it, you don't want to throw away, you can dye at the bottom or dye here or dye even all of the corset. This is going to make it different. You can even put some gems on it. Embellishments. Let me show you these trousers. And these trousers, what I did is to make it different because I was tired with them. I put diamantes on it. So that makes it all different.
That looks amazing.
Oh, thank you. And you can wear it with some high heels, some nice top, and it looks gorgeous and different as well. My piece of resistance, like I say, is my dress. They call gold over blue, and the gold is represented with the African fabric, and the blue is for my Portuguese heritage, the Portuguese mosaic. He also embellished with beading. Everything was put by hand, so it was a lot of work. But this means that this could be a top, and you can wear it with another skirt. So it comes a versatility of sustainability as well. And this, it could be a skirt that you can wear, another blouse that you even have on your own wardrobe. So you can wear both things separate.
I have a question because I usually love cosplaying, and mostly lots of cosplay outfits are not for kids and they're a bit too big.
Yes.
So how would I make them a bit smaller for me?
Okay. Or you put some elastic band on it. But if it's a skirt, you can do that. If not, you can put a waistband still, but you have to take it in, all the fabric to your waist. You can even put a bow on it. Like, just put a big waistband and you can tie it up yourself. That's it. It solves the problem.
But what if you're working with a t-shirt or like some coat?
Okay, if you're working with a t-shirt, it depends what type of t-shirt that you're. If it's really, really big, you can tie it up on the back and put another fabric on the top. Like, I'll show you something cool. See this design?
Yeah.
Here, you can do this in your t-shirt. So imagine this is your t-shirt. You put a thing here, yeah, and then you push it again here, and then you just squash everything like this and sew it, and makes some type of effect as well. And because you are pushing everything, then you can do the same here on the sides. This way is going to be tight on your body, and it makes whole different as well. If you do a coat, depends what you want to do on a coat. You can even take the sides and tie it up, and then you get the sides that you took it out. You can put on the hem as well, or as a big collar. So see, you can twinkle as well. It doesn't need to be You just need to be creative because fashion has no boundaries. Everything is fashion.
Guys, we're talking to Chris now. So, how do you do like the sustainability and what is your art about technically?
So essentially, it's a fusion of Congolese and Japanese textiles, but I mostly take upcycled material. So it could be different types of material that have been thrown out. The main purpose of what I do is to basically get clothes and continue the life cycle of clothes, so that clothes don't go into landfill. The main aim is so that people can appreciate not just art and design, but also keep it as a statement piece, so it doesn't go into landfill. I think I've been starting this project for like 2 to 3 years. It's been a lot of jeans that I've completed, and today is my showcasing. I think the one key thing that I would like to share with people is more of like, thinking about the sustainability side of clothes, and how you can repurpose them, how you can reuse them to essentially create a better cause in terms of like a lot of people have a lot of clothes at home, but don't really know where to place it. So this particular sustainable model is more of to kind of create either an exhibition or a place for those clothes that don't have are left behind, or that don't really get, I'll say, enough attention, and put them in a place where people appreciate them more as either an artistic piece or a piece that could be reused and recycled into something better. Yeah.
Thank you for talking to me today, Chris.
No, it's a pleasure describing what I do for my work for patchwork and sustainability.
Reese, so what do you think about this event and like overall, and will this inspire your friends?
Well, I think for me, it's inspired me a lot because I do have a lot of old clothes, and it's also good to see lots of different ideas because I'm like still growing up. I'm an average teenager. I think it's very good to see different things that could help me out for the future as well as now. And what else would I say? I would say that, yeah, I think it could help me and my friends because especially trying to get new people to wear different clothes and get a new fashion sense, I think it would be a really good idea for people to wear clothes that also haven't been used in a while.
So what do you think about sustainability overall?
Well, I think it's a great thing because I know that a lot of people don't use their old clothes. I think even me personally, I have clothes from ages ago that I don't really use, but now I know what I can do. I can be able to use clothes from now and also from ages ago.
So that's technically. So what do you think about these designs over here? Like these Congo Japanese designs of jeans. What do you think about it?
I think they're really good because a lot of people my age usually just wear, like tracksuits and, like just look normal black color. Like it's just plain.
Yeah.
And it's nice. It's very eye-opening to see lots of different colors from old clothes and old like cloth materials that you have in your house. So yeah, I think it's really cool.
Thank you for talking with me today, Reese.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.